this is Angela from Natural Living Alchemy. A very warm welcome to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I've done a long form video. I want to do just a short update telling you what I've been up to, and then we are going to get to making today's recipe. I have been taking a break from these long form videos and focusing more on short form content. Now I am a lot more active over on Facebook under my personal page, Angela Gertzen, or Natural Living Alchemy. You can also find me on Instagram. Now, I've been uploading videos there, about 6 a week of just different tutorials and different little recipes, and 3 videos a week on different AIP or autoimmune paleo compliant meals. I'm going to invite you to check me out over there. Anyway, enough about that. Today we are going to be making fermented mayonnaise. Our recipe originally came out of the Nourishing Traditions Cookbook, except for I do add a small amount of honey, and we will talk about why shortly. So we're going to do all of our mixing just in a wide mouth mason jar. Now, I want you to keep in mind, if you are following AIP or autoimmune paleo, this is a stage 1 or stage 2 reintroduction recipe, depending if you're going to be using the egg whites or not. So we're going to start with 4 room temperature eggs. So we're going to put 2 whole eggs into our jar. Next, we're going to add in 2 additional egg yolks. I am making a double batch of this mayonnaise because we are fermenting it, and it is going to be able to last at least a good few months in the refrigerator. So if you were only using egg yolks, I would use 6 if you were making this double batch like I am. If you're just using singular batch, just use 3. Next, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of mustard. And it can be absolutely any mustard you like. You could use the yellow prepared, or you could use a grainy, or even a Dijon. Mustard powder works too. 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. So a good pinch of salt. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. Now, this is an optional ingredient, but I find since we are fermenting it, that having this little bit of additional sugar is giving something for those beneficial bacteria to feed off of. As we are making a fermented mayonnaise, we are going to add some sauerkraut brine. You could also add in whey, or unflavored kombucha will also work, but we're going to add in 4 tablespoons. The final ingredient is 2 cups of oil, and we're just going to pour this right over top. Next, you're going to grab your immersion blender, and there is a very specific way that we're going to blend this up. So we're going to start by putting our immersion blender blade all the way to the bottom, and then we're going to pulse it a couple times to get that emulsion started. Now, once the emulsion has begun like this, what we're going to do is you're going to gently tilt your immersion blender just slightly to the side, and we are going to keep blending it. We're going to lift it up a little bit and push it back down. We are going to try to not bring it up over the line of what our oil is, but we're going to keep blending like that until everything is fully emulsified. Whenever you're using your immersion blender, you only want to blend for a maximum of 30 seconds at a time. Turn off the power for maybe 10 and then keep going. This way you're going to ensure that you don't blow the motor on your immersion blender. You want to make sure that you don't overblend your mayonnaise, or what's going to happen is you will break your emulsion, which just means that that oil and all our other ingredients are going to separate. If that happens, you need to take another room temperature egg, put it in a clean jar, and then just put your broken emulsion over top, like how we added all those other ingredients, and then blend it again, and it should be good to go. Since this is a fermented mayonnaise, what we are going to do next is leave it on the counter for about 7 hours, and then we can throw it in the refrigerator, and she will be good for a few months. Whereas non-fermented mayonnaise is good for 1, maybe 2 weeks. But here we go. We made some fermented mayonnaise today.